To configure the block to sometimes allow the barrels to fall down the ladders and sometimes prevent them from falling down. So add a little bit of variation. So on the block, click on your events. Now I've gone ahead and found the blocks we already need, but you can search for these. So the first one we're looking for is we're going to create a time event every n seconds, and that will appear due every blank seconds. We're going to look for a random float between 0 and 0. So we'll drag that over, and you can enter 1 and 5. So that means every 1 to 5 seconds, any number between those. If, and we're going to look for an equal sign under flow right down here. Drag that in here, and you can type closed, and we're getting closed from our animation appearance over here. And so if the current animation for the self, you can find that, just look for current animation, and it'll show up right there. Make sure you switch this to self. So if the current animation is closed, we're doing this every 1 to 5 seconds, switch it to open. So these blocks will be opening and closing. Otherwise, switch animation to closed. So if it's closed, it'll open. If it's open, it will be closed. Now if we go to our Run tab up here and click Enable Debug Drawing, when we test the game, we should see the collision box appearing and disappearing around the block. So let's see if this is working properly. So yes, if you look right here, you'll see that this block is flashing also up here. So that fell down when it's off, and in theory when this is on it will not fall down. So when you see that your outline is blinking, you know that the code is working properly. Now we just have to go in and set the collisions for the block with the barrel. So let's do that by going to our properties, and our block is already created, so we have to set our block to a block, and then make sure that the block collides with only the barrels, and that our barrels collide with the block. And then we can test that again, and it should be working. Now you are very close to being able to just create your own level. There's one, well, now the barrel's colliding with that. So the timing of that block up above is not quite fast enough. There's a couple small errors that we're still going to smooth out. Oh, there, it worked that time. And then one more video, and then you should be able to just have fun creating your own couple levels.